So sit up nice and tall, lengthen through your spine, root through your sit bones, soften your gaze, closing your eyes. I feel like I've been gone like longer than a week. I feel like it's been like months, or at least a month or 2 weeks, maybe. I just feel stiff and weird. Just feel weird today. So let's just start rooting through our sit bones and just kind of gently rock side to side. Finding a nice slow rhythm. Rock side to side on your sit bones. And then slowly start spiraling. Not very big. Just make a circle. Start working your circle out a little bit bigger. About halfway between small circle and the biggest circle you could do. Just about halfway. And then make your circle as big as you can, leaning as far forward and as far to each side. Big circle. And pausing in the back, leaning against your chair. Take a couple of deep breaths. We're going to go the other direction with our big circle. So sliding off to that side, big circle. All the way around. And then bring your circle in about halfway. And then bring your circle in a little bit smaller. And then just rock side to side. Centering yourself up over both hip bones, sit bones, sitting tall. Relax your shoulders. Flip your hands over so the palms are up, lying on your legs. Lift your chin to the sky. Gently bring your chin back down and just let your chin fall all the way forward. Draw your shoulders away from your ears just slightly. Focusing on nice, deep, even breathing. Feel tension fall away at each exhale. Roll your right ear to the right side, lifting your left ear towards the ceiling. Few nice, deep, even breaths, letting tension fall away. Imagine it falling down the side of your neck, over the top of your shoulder, down your back. Slowly drop your chin back to center. Let your head hang. Releasing tension through each exhale. Roll your left ear over to the left side, right ear facing ceiling. Imagine the tension rolling down your neck like little snowballs, gathering momentum, gathering size as they roll down your shoulder, down your back. Gently roll your head forward, letting it hang. Tuck your chin in nice and tight into your voice box, making like double, triple chin. Keep tucking in as you roll up. So when you're up to neutral, you're still tucked in. Turn your head to the right, stay tucked in, to the center, to the left, back to the center. Stay tucked in and start to lift up, 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 chin to ceiling. Reach through the chinny bone chin. Reach to the bony portion of your chin. Forward, reach it out, forward, down. Scooping out, backhoe, scooping into your throat and lift up. Reach out, down, scoop it in. Bring it back up. The ceiling all the way up. Reach it out, scoop it out and down and in. Bring it back to neutral and just kind of shake your head no, release any tension. Imagine it falling from your head, falling down your shoulders, down your back, and drop your chin forward again. Instead of scooping, we're going to shovel. So shovel your chin forward, up, all the way up to the ceiling, and then drop it down and in as you bring it to neutral, dropping your head forward, shovel forward, up, lift to the ceiling, bring it in as you bring it down, shovel forward, down, and up, lift up. Bringing the chin down, bring it back to neutral, and just little shakes of no, just shake it off. It's a very insistent no, little quick shakes, shaking it off, shaking off tension. Shake your arms off to the side, shake your hands. Imagine just shaking all that excess negative stuff off, tension off. Roll your shoulders around, move your head around, just make some more body movements to release any extra tension that you have. Center yourself back on your chair, lengthening up nice and tall, hands facing the ceiling, off of your lap, parallel with the forearm parallel with the floor. Inhale, open thumbs out, lift chest and heart. Exhale, bring them into your belly like you're tucking yourself into your belly. Drop your chin, round your back. Inhale, open, lift your heart, thumbs back. Exhale, pinkies into the belly, gripping in, pushing all the air out. Inhaling up and open. Exhaling, rounding over, pulling into the belly. Inhale, open. Exhale, close it in. Inhaling and open. Exhale, close it in. Next inhale, just relax back to neutral, hands still to the ceiling, palms up. Inhale, open, forward, reaching forward like you're giving away a box. And release, pulling it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, open. Give it away. Exhale, pull it into the belly, elbows back. Inhale, open. Give away. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, give. Open through the shoulders. Stretch through the fingertips. Exhale, draw the shoulders together, elbows back, chest forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, open and reach, drop your head. Exhale, pull back, lift your chest. Inhale, open, reach. Exhale, pull back. One more, breathing in, reaching out. Exhale, relax back to neutral, hands in your lap, roll your shoulders around, shake out your arms, all that good stuff. We're going to do a few flows today, so we're going to prep for that. Scooch forward a little bit. We're going to take one leg out in front of us. So if you want to have a cushion for your foot, you can arrange for that, a pillow or blanket or something for your foot that you're going to bring forward. It doesn't matter which foot you bring forward. I've changed my mind which side I'm going to start with. But if you want more butt on the chair, then turn to the side so that the back of the chair or the seat of the chair is not cutting into the hamstring. You have your little butt shelf, as I call it, on the chair. Lengthen up tall. Make sure that leg is straight out in front of you. Hands can be on your hips. I don't care what this leg does, but it's going to take the weight as you come forward. So have it in a comfortable position. Deep breath, lengthen. Exhale, come forward. As far as you feel comfortable, inhale it right back up. Exhale it, come forward. Like the bending forward is helping push the air out. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Micro bend in that knee. Inhale pulls you back up. Exhale squishes the air out as you come forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. One more big breath up. And one more exhale forward. Round your back and roll yourself all the way up. Relax that foot out. Scooch to the other side. Switch around. Realign your support devices. Foot out, toes up, right out, straight from your hip. Lengthening nice and tall. Make sure you keep that micro bend in your knee. You don't want to lock your knee out. Toes are to the ceiling. Don't let your leg fall off to the side. Deep breath. Exhale, flat back forward, squishing out the air. Inhale, right back up. Exhale, forward. Going at your own pace. Nice deep breath up. Exhale, forward. It reminds me of those little birds that are made out of glass that you put on the side of you hook to the side of something and it dips its beak forward and back. I don't even remember the purpose of them. Somebody will have to remind me. One more big breath up. Exhale, squish the air out forward, round your back, roll up. Shake out your leg, come forward. We're going to scooch forward, have our leg on this, our butt shelf on the edge of the chair again, and you're gonna flip your feet so that your soles of your feet touch and your knees open. Now in this position, you're precariously perched on the edge of your chair. So you could go to the corner so you have more butt on the chair if that's more comfortable. Feet together, knees out. You know, it's actually much more comfortable on a corner, I must say. It's not so much the more butt thing, it's just that the edges fit better on the shelf. So anyway, toes, feet, soles of your feet together. Close as you can get them, keep walking them together until they're pressed into each other. And then I want you to actively press. So you're gonna feel activation through the thighs. Actively press. Make sure you're not letting your belly fall forward. You're drawing it back, lengthening through your crown. Feet are pressing, active through the butt, active through the inner thigh, active through the outer thigh. Toes are touching, lengthen tall through the spine. Inhale, arms all the way up. Reach, exhale. Draw the shoulders down your back like you're holding a box over your head. Hands are stacked right over your shoulders. Breathe, inhale up and reach. Exhale. Let those shoulders fall back down. Inhale, shoulders reach up. Exhale, shoulders come down away from the ear. One more deep breath up. Exhale, relax the shoulders down, bend the arms, float. all the way down. Gently pull one leg in at a time. Walk your feet out, rolling them in. Shake out your, roll your ankles around if you like. I really did stretch the ankles pretty well. All right. We are going to stand and do our flow. We're going to do a couple of, probably 4 to 6 of them actually. So come to the end of your mat with your chair. I want you to make sure you're not using a chair that's going to move because you're going to put some pressure on it. So rollers are out. You can do it on the edge of a couch if that helps you. Let's make sure it doesn't roll. All right, we're going to stand about 6 inches. Can you get my head cut off? No, my head's not cut off. I'm going to get rid of this. It's like a drapey coat thing. All right. We're going to inhale all the way up, lengthening through the crown, and then you're going to swan dive forward, chest forward, arms out, all the way down till your forehead touches the chair and your arms just hang. Then you're going to inhale, lift your head and flatten your back so you look like a number 7. And you're going to exhale and slowly drop your forehead back to the chair. Inhale and bring your hands to the chair and step your right foot back as far as you can comfortably. And take your left knee over your left ankle, lengthen through the crown. Look at the back of the chair so your head is up in alignment with the spine. You're not got your head dropped. Breathe. Our right foot is back, so our right hand is going to come to the center of our chair. We're going to take a deep breath, inhale, and twist open to the left. Breathe. Slowly float down, hands on either side. This is the different one we've never done before, so you're going to imagine a push-up. So bring your foot forward a little bit so you're not way out there. Place your left one next to your right. And then draw your buns in so you're in a nice long line, supporting by your hands and the balls of your feet. Lengthen through your crown. Don't lock out your knees. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Come up on your tiptoes, lift your butt, push your butt back, come back down on the heels of your feet, back to your downward dog. Shoulders away from ears. Breathe. Inhale, lift your torso, step your right foot forward. This is also something new we've never done before. Oh no, not this part. Hang on. Lift your left leg behind you after this. Lift your left leg behind you. Reach from the crown to the heel. Point your toes on the left foot. Bend your knee on the left leg and draw it into your belly. Round in like a cannonball. And then place the foot down on the floor. Drop your forehead back to the chair. Relax your arms. Let them hang. Root through the feet, squeeze through the butt. Inhale all the way up. Inhale up, 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 up. Arch your back, swan dive forward. All the way down, forehead to the floor, arms hang. Deep breath, lift your head torso for number 7. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, hands to chair, left foot back. Right knee over right ankle. Flatten your spine, draw the shoulders down your back. Look at the back of your chair or right in the crotch of the chair. You want an active bent leg here, active through your glute. You're going to, left foot is back, left hand is going to come to the chair, right arm, inhale, open and twist. Breathe. Slowly come back down. Get your balance. Back to our fake push-up position. Bring your left foot forward as much as you need to feel comfortable. Right one back next to it. Drop your bottom so you're in a nice plank, like a board. Don't drop too far forward. Keep your back straight. Up on the toes, butt lifts. Reach the butt back, lengthen the arms. Modified down dog. Breathe. Lift the head and torso. Left foot comes forward, right one lifts back behind you, flexed foot. Lengthen from the crown to the heel. Point the right toes. Bend the right knee and draw it into the belly, round your back. And then place that foot on the floor. Lower forehead to chair, relax your arms and let them hang. That's one round. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Exact same way, so you don't have to think about changing stuff, okay? Deep breath, root through the feet. Inhale all the way up. Arching back slightly, swan dive forward, head to chair, hands relax down. Inhale, lift your head, torso, number 7. Exhale, relax back down. Inhale, hands to chair, right foot back. Left knee over left ankle, lifted chest, head, look at the crotch of the chair. Right foot back and right hand in the chair. Inhale, open left. Exhale, close back down. Hands to either side. Step your left foot back next to your right. Go to that plank position, holding onto the chair. You can be on the heels of your feet. If you want to come to the balls to make a little more flatter body, you can. Then lift up on your toes, butt comes up. Take the butt back onto the heels of the feet. Breathe. Lift head and torso, stepping your left foot forward. Lift. No, we're on right foot, aren't we? Sorry. Right foot forward, lift your left leg back. Lengthening. Point your toes on the left foot, bend the left knee, draw it in, curl in nice and tight, put the foot on the floor, feet underneath hips, drop head down to chair, relax hands to floor or let them hang. All right, that was right side. Inhale for left, inhale all the way up, arch the upper back, swan dive forward, all the way down. Inhale to number 7, exhale, head back down. Inhale, hands to chairs and left foot back. Right knee over right ankle. Move that foot around if you need to. Get that spot. Shoulders should be away from the ears. You don't want to be up like this. Drop them back and away. All right, back to our push-up. We're going to take left hand on the middle of the chair and open up. Breathe. Slowly down. Hands to either side. Right foot back next to left one. Find that center between both sit bones. Nice long body. Breathe. Strong arms. To walk your feet around and get the right position. Then come up on your tiptoes, lift your butt, reach back down to your heels. Shoulders away from the ears. Stepping left foot forward as we lift our torso, lifting right leg behind. Lengthening from heel to crown. Point the toe, draw the knee in, round the back, place the foot down, drop our head to the chair. Take a breath. That's number 2 for both sides. And inhale all the way up. Arch, swan dive forward, all the way down. Inhale, number 7. Exhale down. Inhale up, hands to the chair, right foot back. Left knee over left ankle, long spine, looking at the crotch of the chair. Right hand in the center, inhale, open. Exhale, float down. Inhale, step back into that push-up position or plank. Long body. Inhale, up on the tiptoes, butt back. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, lift back leg. Deep breath. Inhale, point toe. Exhale, draw in. Place the foot on the floor and relax your forehead down. We got one more on the left side and we're all done. Inhale, root and lift. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, number 7. Exhale down. Inhale, hands to the seat, left foot back. Right knee over ankle, long back. Left hand in the center of the chair. Inhale, right arm open. Exhale, float back down, hands to either side. Stepping your right foot back next to your left. Draw your bottom in to make a nice long line. Breathe. Inhale, up on toes, butt back. Exhale, heels down, stretch. Inhaling, lifting up, stepping forward with the left foot. Lifting the right leg behind you. Lengthen, inhale. Point toe, exhale, draw knee in. Place foot on the floor. Forehead comes down, relax the arm. And just take a couple more breaths. You can bend into the knees a little bit more, lay your belly on the thighs if you want to. Check to make sure your feet are comfortable distance apart. You can rock side to side on your feet if you want. Forward and back. Bend your knees a little bit deeper, like you're gonna sit on a chair behind you. Take a deep breath, push up with your feet and squeeze your butt up. Relax, shake it out. All right, we're gonna go to the floor. As long as it's been since we've done this, it feels like it's going really fast. Maybe it's just me. Come all the way down. Roll yourself all the way back. You can draw your knees up and roll around a little bit, or you can take your legs out to the side and flop, whichever feels better today. All that good stuff. All right, we have take both feet to the floor, hip width apart. We're going to bend the right knee and draw it into our chest. You can hold below your knee on the shin, or you can hold in the back of your thigh. Just pull it in with your arms, pressing your back into the floor. Nice and tight. Lengthening through your crown, creating more space in the upper portion of your torso. Roll your ankle around, big rolls. Go the other direction. And then stop at the flex foot joint. So it's halfway between a point and a flex. And then point your toes. Then lift your toes only back to a floint. And then flex the whole foot. Floint and point. Floint and flex. Taking your hands to the back of your thigh. If you had them on your shin, take a deep breath. Exhale and press that flexed foot towards the ceiling without locking your knee out. Hold on to the leg gently. Your hands. You can lasso the foot if you prefer. Just holding on to the thigh. Breathe. Keeping the foot flexed, I want you to roll the sole of your foot to the right. And then the sole of your foot back to the ceiling. Roll the sole of your foot towards the left, stretching a little more through the foot and the ankle. Roll it back straight up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath and straighten your arms. Exhale, bend your elbows, pull the leg in a little more. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, straighten the arms. Bend the knee back in. Slide your left leg out straight. Take your left hand on the outside of that right thigh. Put your right arm on the floor for a push. Deep breath. Squeeze the butt. Exhale, roll left. Opening your chest up to the ceiling. Slide that right arm out further if you'd like to help keep open. Squeezing through the butt, keeping your building stacked. Gently roll back. Go really, really slow back. Control the roll all the way till both hip bones are back on the floor. We're going to slide the left knee in and put the right foot on the floor. Realign your hips if they're out of whack a little bit. Holding onto the shin or behind the thigh, we're going to hold it in nice and tight to start. And we're going to do nice big rolls with the ankle. And go the other direction. And pausing at a flexed foot. Still pulling it into the floor. Point the foot, but keep the toes lifted. And then point the toes. Lift the toes only. Flex the whole foot. Point, 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 flex. Transition your hands to the back of the thighs if they're not already there. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale and press the sole of the foot towards the ceiling without locking the knee. Keeping a nice flexed foot. Roll the sole of your foot towards the right. Foot inside. Sole of the foot to the ceiling. Roll the sole to the left. Roll it back to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath, straightening the arms. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull the leg in. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull it in. Inhaling and opening. Exhale, pull it in. Then bend the knee. Place the left hand on the outside of the right hand, right hand on outside of left leg. Straighten right leg. All right. Left arm on the floor for your push. Deep breath, squeeze butt. Exhale, roll right. Opening up the chest to the ceiling. Keep the butt tight, squeeze. Walk the arm out and open more if you'd like to help open the chest. Keep squeezing, keep your building nice and tall, stacked, and then really slowly start to roll back. Control the roll. Draw the abs in. Use the ab muscles to slowly roll all the way back. Draw both knees in. Realign your spine if you need to. Hips got out of whack. Make sure your feet are not crossed. Both knees up. We're going to open our knees up to the outside. Hands on the inner thigh. Slowly walk the hands down the shin bones as far down as you can. It could be to your ankles, it could be to your feet, it could be your big toe, whatever feels good. Some days I feel like I just don't want to reach my feet. Ankles feel good today. Breathe. And then close the legs back up, hands come to the knees. We're going to do that with breath. So we're going to inhale and open. Exhale, hold. Inhale, close. Exhale, hold. Inhaling and opening. Exhale, hold. Breathe in on the movement. Exhale on the hold. 2 more times. Opening. Holding. Closing. And holding. 1 more time. Opening. Breathe. Hold. Exhale. Oh, closing and breathing. Holding and exhaling. Roll around. Put both feet on the floor. Walk your feet to the outside edges of your mat. And gently flop knees side to side. Playing with your flop, both knees can go at the same pace, side to side, or you can open and close them individually. Both knees over to the right. Rolling up on the outside edges of your feet. Bringing your arms open into T or cactus, whichever is more comfortable, but gives you a little bit of stretch through the shoulders, through the chest. I want you to turn your head to the left, the opposite direction of your knees, just in case you happen to be on a different side than I did. Draw the belly in slightly. Squeeze the left cheek or the lifted one and press across to the other side. Keep the belly drawn in while you push. Head and hips are going in opposite directions. Relax the leg on the floor, the bottom leg, which is the right one for me. Breathe. Keep pulling the belly in. Breathing deep into our chest. Slowly relax our glute. Pull the belly in even harder, pressing the back into the floor using the belly to bring the knees up, and then bring your head back to neutral. Flop your knees side to side. Drop your arms down. Give them a rest. And then flop both knees over to the left, rolling up on the outside edges of your feet. Bringing your arms back out and up either into T or cactus. Moving the shoulders so that they're kind of rolled down your back. They're not hunching up towards your ears. Feeling as if the breastbone of your chest rises slightly. Draw the belly in a little bit. Turn your head right, opposite of our knees. Drawing the belly in, squeeze the right glute or the one on top, press forward. Keep the belly pulled in, relax the leg towards the floor. Breathing deep into the chest. Since we're engaging through the belly, we can't do a nice big belly breath, so do nice big chest breaths. Feel the chest rise in air. Gently relax the glute. Pull the belly in even tighter to pull the legs up. Turn the head back to neutral. And then gently flop your knees side to side. Release your arms back down. Oh my goodness, I got frogs in my throat this morning. Walk your feet back together so they're touching, insoles touching, shin, calves touching, more of the calves than the shins, I guess. Knees touching, squeezing in through the thighs, squeezing in through the glutes. So just feel like everything is being glued together, your inner thigh all the way down from the pubic bone to the furthest part of the big toe or bunion, whichever comes first, whichever is the last on the line of the chain, squeezing everything in nice and tight. Inhale, arms come up to ceiling, keep squeezing the legs. Exhale, arms come down to your side. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale down to your sides, keep squeezing. Inhale, arms up as high as you want to. They can go overhead or not. Exhale back down, all the way down to your side. Depends on how big your breaths are. Inhaling up and exhaling back down. One more, inhaling up. Exhale all the way down to the floor. Relax the glutes. Start from the glutes. Relax the thighs. Relax the knees. Relax the calves. Relax the feet. Walk them to the outside so they're hip width apart. Slide your right foot out. Flex the foot. Strong flex of the foot. Like you're trying to push your heel down and away. Gently relax. Slide the heel back up. Slide the left leg out. Flexed foot. Push through the sole of your foot like you're trying to reach to the end of the mat or touch a wall. Relax, slide the foot back up, slide the right leg out. Flexed foot, reach, feel the hips switch a little bit. One drops, one lifts, reach, relax, bring the foot back in, left leg out, flexed foot, reach through that whole leg, feel the hips switch to the other side. Reaching it out, slide it back in. Slide the right leg out to a 45-degree angle instead of right underneath your hip. Flexed foot, strong leg. Push away at that 45-degree angle, pushing through the sole of your foot. Relax and slide the heel in. Slide the left leg out at 45-degree. Flexed foot, push it away. Push. There's the sound of Shavasana, and I won't make you do it twice on the other side or both times. Come back in, rock your hip side to side a little bit. The pushing at a 45-degree angle felt a little different, didn't it? It did for me. I can imagine it did for y'all. So you can rock your hips or rock your feet or whatever feels good. Release a little bit of tension from the hips from that. You can draw your knees up and prepare yourself for Shavasana. Getting all your creature comforts, your blankets, your bolsters, your pillows. Definitely blankets for some of y'all. It's cold. Betsy says that she uses her shower seat at home when she does Shavasana. So she puts her calves up on her shower seat. It's nice and small and mobile and easy to carry around. I would not have thought of that. Lengthen from shoulders to hips. Lengthen yourself on that mat like you're being pulled from the crown and the tailbone, providing traction through the back. And then allow yourself to nestle into the mat, nestle into the floor. If you could be 5% more comfortable, what would that look like? What would that feel like? What kind of support device would you use, need? Remember to bring. Another thing that I learned about that can help with Shavasana as well is when you put your legs up on top of a chair or a seat or something of that manner, your knees want to fall out. So if you take your strap and make a loop with it and put it around your thighs right below your knees, just tight enough to help hold them together. Doesn't have to be glued together, but just to keep them from opening way out and putting any strain on the inner hip joint. That can help as well. Find your stillness. Connect with your breath. Feel your body nestle in. Come to terms with the moment of relaxation. Relaxing through the crown of your head, almost imagining like a little fairy with pixie dust that makes its way down your body, releasing the pixie dust over the forehead, relaxing the eyes, jaw, the throat, relaxing the shoulders. Imagine the pixie dust just releasing into the biceps, the elbows, forearm, the palms of the hands, and all 10 fingers. Returning to the throat. Relax the chest. Relax down the breastbone into the belly, down to the hip bones. Feel the relaxation just melting down the side of your body into the back. Relaxing the thighs, the knees, down each shin, ankles, feet, and all 10 toes. Almost imagine yourself lying there like Snow White, where the pixie dust just swirls and moves, remembering the nostalgia from the movie. Completely at peace. Imagining that pixie dust energy just swirling around your still body, moving as though the invisible wind blows it around in circles, softly and gently, rising up to the sky. Imagine following the gaze of that pixie dust higher into the sky, almost like a smoke signal, swirling, moving with the breeze. Watching it rise in a small, thin line, higher and higher. imagining that it just completely disappears, becoming a part of the sky with the clouds that move on the breeze, puffy white, little wisps that you can see blue through. Watching the clouds float and change shape, becoming familiar characters and animals, people, places. Imagining them morphing slowly and quickly, moving across your gaze like an old movie film. The old films where each individual item was drawn or photographed. Hundreds and thousands of drawings and photographs put together to create a movie, create a motion picture, stop animation, kind of jaggedy, moving across your vision, creating a scene of movement, slowly becoming more fluid that crosses across your eyes, your vision. And the clouds begin to come together. They begin to block out the blue sky. They become dense, heavy, blocking out the sun, blocking out the day. Movement of the cloud is swift. You can see movement going in opposite directions, and the movement is fast. And the lights and the thunder begin, watching lightning dance across the bottom of the clouds, feeling heavy, dark, watching the rain come down. Just out in the distance, the thunder rolls, the lightning twitters across the sky, the rain falls, watering the earth. And just as fast as it came together, it begins to dissipate. The married clouds separate, becoming lighter. The blue sky starts to show through. The sun reemerges. Everything's glistening and wet and clean and bright, shiny, almost as if the grass reaches for the sun now that it is wet with rain. Take a nice deep breath, filling your lungs, and exhale it out, releasing the clouds, release the wet, release the sky. Deep breath, fill your lungs. Exhale it out and feel your body weight on the mat. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, roll your wrists, roll your ankles, bend and straighten your knees, elbows, squeeze and release your glutes, shrug your shoulders, turn your head side to side, arch and contract your spine. Straightening out your arms and legs, take a nice big breath and stretch. Roll around a moment if you'd like. And when you're ready, roll over onto your side, stacking your shoulders, hips, and knees. Letting your equilibrium settle for just a moment. Press yourself up to seated position, crossed or straight leg, tall spine, and drop your head forward. Just gently roll side to side for a moment while everybody gets up and seated. Rolling back and forth. Pause in the center, lift your head, nose to the ceiling, and all the way back down and up to the ceiling, all the way back down. Facing forward, head side to side, big no, left and all the way over to the right. Try and resist the urge to lift your shoulder when you go all the way to the side. Let your shoulders relax. Head facing forward, draw your shoulders forward, up, back, down, other direction, back, up, forward, and down. And relax. Outside arms, inhale all the way up. Reach from sit bones to fingertips. Exhale down. Again, big breath, inhale all the way up. Hands come together overhead. Exhale them down to your chest. Flutter eyes open. And namaste.